Something funny coming up in just a couple minutes. This is a joke I told. What? I'm not on Dove Radio? Call the police. Call my agent.
The Knockem Dead Comedy Radio Show also brought to you by Two Eagles Auto Body. For more than 25 years, Two Eagles Auto Body has been the leader in auto body repairs and customer satisfaction on Long Island. Two Eagles Auto Body handles every type of auto repair, from custom applications and restorations to repairs involving insurance claims. So call Two Eagles Auto Body and ask for John Rossi at 516-328-2527. And here we go. We're starting already. Sean's making fun of me. We're not even on the air yet, and he's making fun of me.
What do you mean?
Son of a bitch.
Not
Oh,
me.
now he's all playing all nice.
Not me. What are you talking
Not
about?
me. Did you get a haircut or is
I
it
just shaved because my face was breaking out.
breaking out? What are you, 17?
I don't know, yo. I was trying to grow a beard, and I guess my skin was like, nah, I'm not ready for that right now.
Leave it to the real man.
Leave it to the real man?
Yeah.
You don't get itchy or nothing?
No, never.
Oh, man.
I get itchy when I shave it.
You do?
Yeah.
The new growth coming back, right?
Well, I'm Italian. It's
You
always
just
growing.
wake up and
Yeah.
he was born like that. You just came out with a...
Pretty much.
With pork chops.
I take after my mother.
Just a bald baby with pork chops.
I'm joking. Because my mother watches. So
Your mother's going to kill you.
yeah,
man.
she'll kill me, yes. Unless she's drunk.
Yeah.
Then she won't remember.
Oh, all right. All
Yeah,
right.
so
Beautiful.
because she drinks all the time.
Oh, alcoholic mother. Yo, those are the best.
Oh, yeah, she doesn't remember anything.
Play with the fire. I don't care.
And I'm like, see, I've made that a running joke here. I talk about her drinking, but my mother doesn't drink at all. In fact, I've seen her drink maybe twice in my whole life. But every time I make this joke, then she comes at me. People are going to believe you. You got to stop saying that. I'm like, they know I'm joking.
That's your mom's voice?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, beautiful.
It's either that or just the birthday, no. See, my mother has bad legs. She's like you, so she can't catch. Even me with my one leg, I can still outrun her. So she can't catch me and hit me.
Oh, so all you gotta do is stay behind the couch and go back and forth.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh,
yeah, and you're absolutely right. Stay behind the couch, and I just give her food, and that'll keep her occupied, like a puppy. Just give her food, and here, just eat.
hello, people. This is Knockem Dead Comedy Show.
Wow, that intro.
That was
That was something.
every Tuesday, 11 a.m.
Well, all right, there you go. See, now you're being just
I'm just being
egotistical. Every Tuesday when I'm here, not the rest of the week. It's Tuesday trivia, folks. Sean is here. I'm here. We're gonna have a good time today. All right, let's get right into this.
What's up?
You got some shows coming up.
I do.
I just saw that.
You saw that?
I'm
Just one, but
well, no, two.
I got two.
Yeah, in fact, I'm showing one flyer right now. New Year's Eve.
Yes.
The Comedy Works in Bristol, Pennsylvania. So if you're in the Pennsylvania area on New Year's, head on down. This is a good lineup.
Very, very.
Carrie Karavis, Sean, Mike Keegan. Oh, and then you got Mario.
Oh, he's the closer.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, Carrie will allow that. What is the order of this thing? It's got to be Mario first, then you, then Mike, then Carrie.
I think I'm going to go first.
You're going first?
Yeah, get me out the way, you know?
Well, is there a host? Or you're all
don't
just,
know.
you don't know?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
Glad to be
Carrie
on
just
the
said, "You
lineup.
get your ass down there."
I don't like to ask too many questions. Like,
Yep, I hear you.
yeah.
Oh, look at that. The Papa Roy room. Oh, that sounds fancy.
Hope it's not upstairs.
Well, Carrie, I'll have to carry you. $175 per couple. Holy shit.
New Year's Eve.
Yeah, true.
Get drunk.
Who's driving?
I think I'm gonna be in Connecticut, so I'm gonna just drive from Connecticut that day.
Oh my goodness, yeah, that's a long drive.
Yeah, I like to be on the road.
Yeah.
Like my alone time, you know.
What do you do? Do you put on podcasts or do you sing? What do you do?
Usually, I find new music like
Pink Floyd. Or, oh, look at that! You're wearing Metallica today.
It took me a while to notice it.
We're gonna make you white in no time, man. We're already halfway there. Pink Floyd and Metallica.
Listen, I drove all the way here this morning.
Yeah.
I listened to Air in the Night over and over again. Yo.
Really?
Best when that drum comes down.
Yeah.
You could punch a hole through a brick wall. That thing's
Have you tried that?
no, but I you know.
Can we do that? You want to punch a hole?
Is that
Some?
brick or
I'll
sheetrock?
put the. I don't know. You find out when you put your hand through.
Don't play the song right now. Yeah. But when that drum comes down, holy shit,
Yeah, man.
man, that's a good song. For real.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm coming to the other side. Like,
I see that. Yeah.
my inner white guy is coming out of me, yo.
Yeah. You'll be.
I'm wearing boat shoes for no reason and shorts in the winter all the time. And shit like that.
But if you come in with a Hall & Oates shirt, then I'll be like, Sean, you went too far.
But they got hits though, right?
Oh, in their day, yeah.
In their day.
Yeah, they had hits in their day.
What do you mean in their day? Like
I don't know how much.
Metallica had hits in their day.
Yeah, but
they can't drop a new music now. Like,
well, no, I think they just did. But I just feel Metallica's gone through time better than Hall & Oates.
all right,
It's I think it's getting a little dated.
y'all music age is better. Like, I'll give y'all that.
Yeah, you think so?
Yeah, like your bands like Metallica, like they go on the road when they're like 70.
Well, true. What
Rapper's career is over like at 45 the most. Like,
Well, yeah, like Snoop Dogg, he's like turned himself into like a comedian.
He went to the other side too. Like,
Yeah, he totally did.
He advertises for
Yeah, for
Solo
everything.
Stove. Yeah, like
Does he even put out music anymore?
I mean, I think last thing he did was a reggae album. Or
Oh, really?
yeah, so you know,
Yeah,
he just does it for fun. He's not looking.
Yeah, right. He's not gangster anymore.
Yeah, but Guns N' Roses makes money off of their music from
Yep.
like.
The Who, those guys are pushing 80. Actually, the Stones, the Rolling Stones just announced them this morning. They're going on tour. Those guys are over 80 years old, man. Hey, God bless them.
And that's off of they like third album, right? Like that's not even like they're not even making new music. To go on tour.
The Stones just put an album out, and it's
Oh.
actually really good. It's one of the best albums they've put out in probably 30 years.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I really liked it. In fact, and then somebody was in here saying that to me too, how much they liked it. I forget who it was, but which is fine. I'm glad that they can still put out quality stuff, but to go out on stage at 80, like they must do a concert and then
They don't need to though, right? Like
I
they're
would
not
hope
hurting
not.
for money, right?
I hope not.
They didn't smoke it all up.
Well, you know, Keith Richards probably that guy. He I think he was joking, but he claimed he after his father was
What? Dead?
yeah, but cremated.
Oh,
Having a brain fart there. He said after his father was cremated that he snorted his father. He actually said that. Man, I thought that was hilarious.
well,
Again,
Tupac had a group, and they said they smoked his ashes and with weed and stuff like that. So
really?
yeah, and they're sticking hard to that. It's not like
Oh yeah?
yeah. They're like, no, we really did that. Like that's what he wanted.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Fremder says it's funny watching Mario as he pulls up to the show in a Matchbox car.
That's him hitting it along.
Well, he actually doesn't drive, so be careful. All right, so I'm glad you're driving from Connecticut. Otherwise, he'd probably ask you for a ride. I mean, you've met him, right?
He gets around for a motherfucker who doesn't drive. You know?
Yeah, because he bugs everybody.
God damn, he's all over New York City.
Not this past summer, the summer before. I worked at a deal down at Jones Beach. You know, they got the band shell on the boardwalk there, and I know the guys that put the shows on there. So I worked out a deal with them to get some comedians on the stage to open up for the bands.
Right.
And then I did it. I kind of hooked up Governors with those guys. So Governors was sending comedians down, and one night they sent Mario down. And I'm there, and I'm working, and I'm giving out promotional stuff. I was hosting it, and Mario comes out. He says to me, he goes, how much time am I getting, you Marmaluke? And I said, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. Depends. When the band is ready.
First of all, Mama Luke is a beautiful word. I guess.
He uses that all the time. That's a beautiful word.
Yeah, I like it.
Marmaluke.
I can't wait.
Have you never heard that word before?
I've never heard that fucking word before in my life. I can't wait to call my friends that.
You're how old?
42.
You're probably young enough or old enough. Did you read a newspaper when you were younger?
No.
Really? Newspapers were already out when you came up in your years?
Wasn't in my forte.
Wasn't in your forte. You're too busy fighting?
Yes.
Oh. Because there was a comic strip named Marmaduke. Marmaduke, you're
that
right.
Was a dog.
You're right.
All right.
Yes, all right.
I didn't know where you were linking those two.
I had it in my head that his name was Marmaduke, and just as I was about to say it, hit me. It's like, no, that's Marmaduke. But it's the same thing.
No, it's
No,
not.
it's not the same thing at all.
Two different words, and
Completely
one is a dog
two.
and one has a meaning.
All right, but you did read it though.
I know
familiar.
Marmaduke. I read the funnies.
It has all right. So never mind. That had nothing to do with what we're talking about. So Mario, he's doing his set, and I give him the signal. All right, you got to cut it off. Comes off stage. I introduce the band. So now I go backstage. Tony, what the fuck? I go, what? You cut me off. I said, I told you, 15 to 20. He goes, I did 19. I said, okay, but I had 2 more jokes. Yeah, I was like, I was like, Mario, I don't know what you want from me. I said, you did 19 freaking minutes. That's probably more than you've ever done here. But then, the reason I'm bringing this up is because then he says to me, he goes, all right, I need a ride back to the brokerage. I said, I'm working. What are you talking about? I'm not leaving here. I'm running. I'm helping out. I'm giving up. I'm working. I didn't know you needed a ride. I said, how the hell did you get here? I got a ride from a friend of mine. Well, where is that person? He or she left. They're gone. I was like, I don't know what to tell you, man.
Your Mario impersonation is fucking beautiful.
Yeah,
I've been practicing it. Like,
I've had a lot of time with that clown. That guy, he used to come when we do our Saturday nights in here. We'd be done. It's the end of the night. The show and the room is over. We're up at the bar just hanging out. Tony, I need to go into the studio. I need you to help me with something. I'm like, what? Like, of course, I'm thinking to myself, if you pull your fucking pants down, I'm gonna punch you in the face. But he did this.
Your mind went straight to that, yeah.
Well, because I didn't know what he was doing,
right.
And we would come in here, and he would just he'd go, okay, turn the cameras on. So I would record. He would sit here. And he would like, all of a sudden now he's an actor. He would like, actually like, I would turn the camera on and he would pose. And he would sit there going like this.
Beautiful.
And then he turns to the camera. Hey, everybody, this is Mario Bosco. And he would name all of his socials. Don't be sure to check me out. And he would do it like 15 times. I wasn't satisfied. Let me do it again. I'm like, and we did this like, this happened more than once. I was like, Mario, what are we doing here? Like, it was a little pain in the ass, that little prick bastard.
So you'd be like this?
Yeah, kind of like that, yeah.
We say, everybody follow me on my Instagram, Sean Full of Jokes, also on my TikTok and Facebook, like that.
Well, kind of like that.
It works.
But like Mario, that sucked. You were very soft, almost like you were scared.
I was trying to be prestige.
Yeah, but then the end, you were like, you follow me on all, on Facebook? Like you were asking, like it was like a question. No, hi, I'm Sean Elliott, Sean Full of Jokes. Follow me. Actually, no, you're a comic, man. You got to spice it up. Hey, it's Sean Elliott over here.
Hey, look at me. I'm in a wheelchair. Follow me on Instagram. Sean Full of Jokes. I do wheelies and everything on there.
Do you do wheelies?
Nah, I could do a wheelie, but I don't do it for like entertainment.
You should.
I mean, if it ever gets that bad, don't question me if you see me doing wheelies with a hat in front of me and stuff like that.
Exactly, right, on a street corner. Just. All right, now wait a minute.
All right.
So I showed the one flyer, New Year's Eve. Now, there's another flyer that I'm showing.
Oh, Long Beach.
That's the one, December 13th.
Yes.
You, Peter Bales.
Peter Bales.
Hugh Murray, who's one of my favorites. Peter Bales, of course, one of my favorites, too.
I like Peter.
Deb Reiser, who I don't know. I don't know Tom Padavano. I don't know him, so my apologies. There's a picture of a dog for no apparent reason.
It's the Pug Comedy Show.
Oh, Beach Pug Comedy Productions. Is that Goldberg? Is that his production?
That's Goldberg. That's my boy Gold, Jeff. Jeff.
That your boy?
Yeah, that's my boy.
What? How does one qualify to be your boy?
We met in prison, and yeah, he shanked somebody for me. So
oh, that's cool.
yeah, he took the charge. So.
Well, I figured the last name Goldberg, you just assume he's been in prison. Yeah, I know Jeff. I've never seen his comedy though, so but I got an issue with this flyer.
He shredded my name, right?
Yeah. Tell me, that's how close your boy is.
All right. You're right. I yelled at you about it.
That's right.
Jeff's gonna get it. I'm gonna shank Jeff back.
Right.
I'm gonna shank him.
I think you should. I don't know how though. Like, what do you spell Jeff with one F? Like, how would you even get him back on that?
Oh, you're right. Gold.
I mean, oh, you know what? Yeah, you're right. I'm just noticing too. I noticed the first name, but now I'm seeing one T. So he butchered it worse than I did.
Butchered it.
At least I spelled the first name right.
He went out of his way.
Yeah. He went out of his way to mess it up. And you can confirm this. People have died over less. Jeff Goldberg, it was nice knowing you, pal.
You're out of here.
December
14th, as soon as the show is over.
That's right.
Yeah.
And it'll be, starting December 14th, it'll be Beach.
I hope they don't use this as evidence when he goes missing. Like you did throw a threat on air. Jeff, I didn't mean it. We were just playing, yeah.
I wasn't. Okay. See, but what are you worried about? You've been there before. You know the drill. Like, you're like, jail. Been there, done that.
Oh. Yeah, but you don't want to go there.
You don't want to, like, going back, you wouldn't be like,
no.
Oh, old tricks.
I'm not looking forward to that bus ride. And
yeah. The bus ride, that's the first thing you think
the bus
of?
Ride is
that's
horrible.
The worst part, is it?
Yeah, because you're like, oh, it's beautiful upstate, but my destination is horrible. I'm not going to a nice wooden cabin or nothing like that.
Mario Bosco belongs to Jeff Dunham. Holy shit. That's good.
That's good.
That's Fremder. Very nice. Where upstate was it? I don't even know.
Where upstate what?
Were you just talking about the bus ride upstate?
Oh, the prison.
Yeah.
Oh.
Where is it upstate?
There's a whole bunch of them.
Oh, all right. I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm white, man. I have no idea.
One. Oh, yeah.
I've only been to the one. I visited the one in East Meadow. That way. I visited it.
That's jail.
That's jail.
Upstate is prison.
The difference being what the time that you're staying there?
Yeah. Prison is when you're sentenced. You know how long you got to do. Jail, you're still in limbo. You probably get out, or you're gonna get sentenced to get sent up there.
So yeah, jail is like what, like DWI and stupid shit like that.
DWI and it's murder and stuff like that.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yeah, but you just go through the process of figuring out your debt to society. That was beautiful. That was eloquent.
That was
eloquent.
nice
Thank
job.
you. I appreciate it.
and same with prison. You're rehabilitated.
You're getting rehabilitated.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean. When
the
you come out,
process,
in
yeah.
your case, you're rehabilitated.
Yes.
Yes.
The first time I wasn't. The second time it was like, all right, you won. You got it.
Well, yeah. In all seriousness, you pretty much are rehabilitated. Like you're not
I'm
living the life you once
hang
lived.
out. I would have never met you.
That's
I would
true.
have never met you.
You're hanging out now with me and Jeff Goldberg. If that doesn't show
Punk
rehabilitation,
comedy shows. Oh man.
wow. How much time was each stay?
The first time was a year and a half, and the second time was 2.5.
Oh my goodness! So a total of four years.
Yeah.
Holy crap, man!
Thrown away.
Yeah, I guess so. Huh?
And the parole was the hard part, though. Believe it or not.
Good, what?
Well, let's get into this prison stuff.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
Yeah.
Can we ask what you did?
Oh, just sold drugs. It was nothing crazy.
Oh,
like,
both times.
Yeah, it was nothing crazy. Like I didn't steal no top secret documents or hide them in my bathroom or nothing like that. It was just
You didn't shoot a president.
Yeah, no, it didn't do nothing. Then just regular old selling drugs.
Regular old
But
drugs.
parole is the worst part of.
Yeah.
No, well, going to court is the worst process for me because you don't know, and you're trying to make a deal, and they say this, and you're like, nah, and they're like, what do you mean, nah? You have no leverage. Like I knew I never had leverage. Like,
Then why would you turn down a deal?
huh?
Why did you turn the deal
They
down?
call it bluff,
Oh,
because they don't want to put money into prolonging the situation I'm in.
right.
So they're like, yeah. So I'm like, nah, let's, because they're on the clock,
Right.
the state and the county's on the clock when they're dealing with me.
Right.
So the longer they deal with me, the more money's coming out. So if I say nah, they have to go back to the board. And,
Yeah, but they want to make that money sitting at their desk
They
playing
do.
solitaire. They don't want to sit there with you.
they don't want it to be wasted.
Yeah, but you called their bluff and
I
failed.
called their bluff. If you ever get caught,
Okay.
they always gonna call 2 bluffs. You gotta call 2 bluffs. The third one is the final deal. Then they're like, "Fuck you!" Like, all right, let's
Right.
start all over. We're giving you the all the time in the world now. Like we possibly can. So you got at least 2, but if you call 3, you're a brave motherfucker. Like you went out of your way. So
Is that what you did?
no,
Oh.
I called 2.
Oh,
The second one, the second one was like, nah, that sounds about right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the price.
Oh,
I
so
got.
you didn't fail. It worked out for you.
Yeah, it worked out.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I I once got a speeding ticket upstate somewhere, and I had to go to Albany because I was going to fight it, and I went to Albany.
But why were you gonna fight? Were you speeding? Or you just mad you got caught?
I was speeding, but I just the sign was there saying entering a construction zone. I mean, literally, I had just passed the sign when the cop came out.
You were just waiting.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, if it wasn't a construction zone, I would have been maybe 10 miles over. But the fact that it was a construction zone, it was like 30 or 40 over, which made everything worse.
And they double the fines when you're in a
Right. So that's why I was like, no, I'm fighting this. So, and I knew nothing about Albany at the time. I got caught. We were coming home, I think, from Cooperstown, because I'm a big baseball guy. So we went to the
Hall of
museum.
Fame.
Yeah. So we were coming home from there. But, yeah, so I had to appear in Albany to fight it. And I knew nothing about Albany at the time. Man, that's a scary freaking place. Like, I stayed in this, I just made some reservation in some hotel room.
It's like they're stuck in time, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, I heard, like, I don't know, screaming and people talking all night long. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
People scream. It's a college town too, though, right?
It's a college town, but I didn't see college students.
You didn't see no college students?
No.
They were smart enough to stay inside.
Absolutely, and stay on campus, I guess.
So how did the ticket work out, though?
Well, so I went there. Yeah, so I got there at court.
You're easily distracted.
Oh, yeah. Squirrel. So, yeah, they said to me, because upstate, the troopers, they cover, a lot of ground up there. It's not like it is here.
Right.
So they called me in and they said, okay, we'll make you a deal. But the guy said it flat out. He goes, and I advise that you take this deal, because if you say no and we have to bring the trooper in, and he said to me, he goes, and I know for a fact he's 3 hours away. He goes, if you have to make this trooper come here, this will not work out in your favor. He just came right out and said it. I said, fine, let's make, what's the deal? And they did. They knocked it down big time. It was like a parking violation or something.
I would have called that bluff right there. That was a bluff move he gave you.
Yeah?
That was a bluff move.
You see, but
That trooper was not gonna come in.
But you see, upstate, it's like the South. They scare me.
You right.
They're different up there,
You're
man.
right. If that was Queens or any place,
Right.
I would have called that bluff right there.
Oh, upstate. Yeah, upstate.
You're right. He would have probably came in.
Yeah, and they
It's
would
all
have
about
like
location.
They would have, my asshole would have been twice the size.
Oh, you'd have been pissed. You'd have been. Oh, that's the worst. When they throw you a deal and you don't take it, and they be like,
"Come here, Yankee." Forget it. It would have. Yeah, no way. So I was like, fine. I walked out of there with no points.
Oh.
I think I paid $150.
Oh yeah, you worked smooth.
It worked out beautifully. So the worst part of it was driving there and driving home. That was the worst part. But it totally freaking worth it. I was proud of myself when I walked out of there. It's funny watching Mario. Oh, I read that already. I thought, what? There's no other comments. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I guess they're waiting for trivia. So, all right. So yeah. So a total of 4 years. But is it like TV? Like in the movies? Like you gotta?
No,
it's not.
not
Right?
well. No, no. I mean, there's prisons like that, but not in New York.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it can get dangerous, but you stay out of the.
There is a way to stay free of all the gangs and
like,
stuff and keep it to yourself.
The gangs, they're usually young and stupid. I'm pretty smart. So
I was going to say old and stupid.
No, I was old and stupid, but I was pretty. I know how to avoid bullshit and drama, so I know how to stay clear of that. So.
And you're already in the wheelchair too, right?
Yes.
Does that help you? Like they
the first time it did, the second time it didn't.
Really?
Yeah, the first time I had my own cell, I was in there just relaxing.
What do you mean the second time it didn't? What does that mean?
The second time they put me in prison, like I was in a dorm with 59 other guys, and I'm like, whoa, you sure you guys supposed to be here? You guys supposed to keep me safe? They's like, go in there, stupid.
59? You mean a giant room
dorm,
with 59 guys?
Open dorm prison. 59 other guys. Oh, just disgusting.
Yeah.
Disgusting. And that's when I realized I don't like prison.
You didn't realize that the first time,
The first time I had my own TV, I had food for days. I was just relaxing. I watched we had movie night every fucking weekend. I was living. I had no problems. No.
You have conjugal visits?
No. I did have visitors, but no, you got to be married and all that process.
Oh, shit.
Married.
So you went...
Yeah.
You went a year and a half and then 2.5 and then a year and a half without...
Just magazines, man.
Oh, that's prison in itself.
I married so many girls in magazines.
I bet. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Yo, the letters I was writing at home was pitiful.
I bet.
Because when you don't, when you're not around women, you want them so bad that you sympathize with them. And I'm writing love letters like...
I love you,
I'm
baby.
writing R&B songs like... Because when you're deprived of something, you appreciate it so much more.
Oh, yeah,
and I'm
man.
writing letters home, and they're writing me back like, you're full of shit.
Oh.
Like, no, I've opened my eyes now, yo. 2 weeks home, I was like, I didn't mean none of that shit. Fuck you.
After 2 weeks.
2 weeks, I didn't mean none of that.
I don't even know your name.
I didn't know your name. What are you talking about?
Was that the first thing you did when you got home?
First thing I did.
Absolutely.
No, first thing I did was eat because I had to drive home. It was a ride home. So.
What did you eat?
I ate McDonald's.
McDonald's?
McDonald's.
McDonald's?
McDonald's, bro.
Come on.
That was the first thing.
Give me a steakhouse.
I mean, eventually I got that after I washed my ass and got myself together and stuff like that. But when I got in the car and I saw McDonald's and I smelled it, holy shit.
So, what do you mean got in the car? You were driving yourself?
No, my brother came pick me up. Yeah.
You have a brother who picked you up.
Yes.
Okay. And then you said to him, pull over and get
I
McDonald's.
smelled it. I don't. It was like 2 miles away, and I was like, I don't know if he had it before he came and picked me up.
Right.
But I smelled it, and I was like, we're going there. And that Big Mac was so good. That Big Mac sauce.
Is the food bad in prison?
I mean, the jail food is disgusting. I mean, they had breakfast pizza, and I never had that before.
Yeah, I never even heard of that.
Oh. You know those little square Elliott's pizza?
Yeah.
And they put scrambled eggs on top of it, and it was just breakfast pizza, and I woke up every Saturday morning at 5:30 to make sure I got my breakfast pizza.
Really?
Everything else I slept through.
Yeah.
But that breakfast pizza and the coffee cake and the chicken on Sunday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
But your family can send you food, 35 pounds every month. So
Oh, that's not bad.
that's not bad at all. So.
Okay. Anything? Like they can send you McDonald's?
Well, I was in a non-cooking jail, so I had to get like pre-cooked food, like pre-cooked bacon and ramen noodles. You get a hot pot you can heat up water with. So.
Oh, wow.
But they're creative in prison, so they break the hot pot and turn it into a real stove and stuff like that. And
Really?
then we had a toaster that everybody uses, so we would throw anything in there. Anything. You could cook anything in a toaster.
Oh, yeah?
I could cook a gourmet meal in a toaster for you right now. Give me a toaster, yeah.
All right, well.
A four-slice toaster? A four-slice toaster? Could feed a whole family. I could do a Thanksgiving buffet on a four-slice toaster.
Damn.
Yeah.
And they don't, the guards, they don't care, right? They don't make you fix it or anything?
They care because it can cause, like, drama. Because there's Muslims in there, and they don't eat pork, but they also use the toasters, so they get mad when I was putting my bacon in there. And this thing smoking and popping and stuff like that. So,
So you would be polite and just clean it after you make
Oh, no, I would just not let them see me do it. And, like, yeah, you don't eat pork. You eat pork.
John Rusiello says you did the right thing. Those troopers don't like downstate people. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Fremder, McDonald's after you get out of prison, steak is for the death penalty.
He's right. He's been
right.
in prison.
Yeah, he
That's
probably
your last
has.
meal.
I don't think he's ever been sentenced. He just likes to go there.
He just likes,
Yeah, for his Friday night entertainment. Yeah. Wow. I knew a prison guard at the jail in East Meadow here.
in Nassau.
Yeah, he used to enjoy messing around with the
prisoners?
Yeah, with the guests. He would put them on, like he would call you and he would put them on the phone and shit.
What?
Yeah, just for shits and giggles.
Oh
you know?
yeah, there was some cool guards,
Yeah.
I had one guard, everybody was mad because I didn't have to work because of the chair.
Yeah.
That was the only good thing. And he was like, "Oh, Elliott, he just gets to sit here all day and watch TV."
But why is that though? There must be something. I mean, they make you sew or something, or fold laundry or something. There must be something you can do.
Nothing. I was there for like 6 months, and they was pissed. And I guess I was asleep one day, and the CO kicked my bed. He's like, "You gotta go to work." And I was like, "I don't go to work." He's like, "You gotta go to work. You're working in the kitchen. You're handing out forks and knives and stuff like that." I was like, "Forks and knives? I've never seen a fork and knife end of us today." But he's like, "Get up and get dressed." So I had to throw my suit on, and I'm sitting by the door waiting for the call.
Right.
And then he's like, "Elliott, you're not going to work. Get your stupid ass back in here." But they were just mad. It was a stupid.
It was just
story.
his way of busting your ball.
Yeah. Well, the whole dorm was mad because everybody else had to leave and stuff like that. So I was the only one that got to hung out in there, except for mandatory rec.
Mandatory rec.
Yeah.
That's a mandatory rec.
Yeah, you have to get out. You have to go outside.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
You have to go.
Oh, so there were times you could just sit
There was times I could just sit
all day.
as long as my bed was made up. I could just sit around all day. But mandatory rec.
And how long ago was this?
2017 when I got out. So.
Oh, so you're fairly newly reformed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty fresh.
So, all right, but 2017. So I would think again, like they couldn't give you work on a computer.
No.
That's why. Yeah, I'm surprised. Who do I got to talk to?
Oh, it's over with now.
No, the next time you're going to work. Those are my tax dollars. Damn.
Oh man.
Well, I'm glad you reformed.
Yes. Nice to meet everybody over here, civilians.
No urge to go back. Like, I
No.
mean, like were you living?
Absolutely not.
Really? Like you weren't living the life of like a high time. I don't know what do they call it? Like a big drug dealer where there's like violence and shit going on your whole life.
I mean,
so
there was violence.
yeah.
Apparently.
Oh well, true. Yeah, I'm not thinking. But I don't know the details with that. That was around a drug deal.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't
okay.
around the drug deal. I was getting robbed, and they wanted me to go in the house, and I was like, nah. And then started backing up, and then they just shot me. So.
What they want? But they already robbed you. Why did they want you to go in the house?
No, I didn't go in the house.
Oh, they were going to go take you in the house to rob you?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Wow. Where was that?
In Amityville.
Oh shit! Right in your hometown.
Right in my hometown.
Did you know these guys?
I don't know them. They was all messed up.
They was all messed up.
Masked.
Oh, masked up.
Masked.
Yeah, I didn't know what you said.
Dark.
Yeah.
And it's hard to work that into my comedy set, yo. It's hard. I mentioned it one time. Everybody got so puckered up, like.
Yeah. You guys are doing something funny? I was shot. Anybody been shot here?
But Peter Bales helped me. I think he's trying to help me get it out and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like I told him, he's like,
that's the right man to talk to.
Yeah, and he's like, well, and I was like, yeah, they'd much rather me have muscular dystrophy and cerebral palsy and stuff like that, so they could do a fundraiser for me. He's like, say that.
That's awesome.
Say that.
Yep.
He's like, you got it.
Yeah.
Just say that, because then they'll realize like how asshole they're tightened up and
right.
And cerebral palsy and muscular dystrophy is not that bad. Well, rather that. So.
Like things like Veterans Day, you get people holding doors for you and shit. I get that a lot.
Oh man.
Yep.
So when the Brooklyn Nets first came to New York, right, the tickets was cheap, right?
Yeah.
Nobody believed in them and stuff like that. And they had like ex-strippers for like their dances and everything. So
cool.
Me and my boy, we brought a package where we get to meet the players and hand the ball in the beginning of the game.
Oh, that's cool.
So me and him is sitting mid-court, hand the ball, watch the game. We leaving. Everybody starts, thank you for your service.
So what do you do?
Me and my boy, like, all we did was hand the fucking ball. What the fuck are they talking? I was like 2 hours ago. The game's been over and stuff like that, yeah. And my boy was like, they think you're a veteran.
Right.
I was like, oh. Oh, that makes a lot of sense with the pats on the back and the thank you for your service. Yo. Let's see what we can get out of this. So we got 2 hot dogs from the. Those are the best veteran pretzels I ever had in my life. Yo.
I don't have the balls. I get it all the time, especially. Like during the summer when I have shorts on.
I didn't say it though.
Yeah, but I don't say it either. But people
you correct them?
No. If they ask, I'll correct them. But
if they ask,
if I go to it happened when my kids were little. They, my kids grew up down in Wantor. So if they were in Scouts or whatever organization, they're marching in the Memorial Day Parade. It was right there on Park Avenue in Wantor. I always parked my chair, right by the 7-Eleven. And as I'm waiting for the parade, so I would run in there and probably get a snack or something, right? But it never failed. Almost every year, there's someone, holding the door for me, and they're like, well, of course, today you got it. So, again, I'm not going to stand there and go into a conversation. Well, actually, I'm not a veteran. I just, thank you.
Yeah.
But I've had plenty, like the old men that, they're selling those little toothpick flags for $1 at the supermarket. Right. They're all veterans, so I get that. Hey, you're a veteran, right? You should have one of these. I said, no. I'm not. So when they ask, I'll tell them.
Yeah, when they ask.
But I've never accepted gifts, though.
You never?
Never. Not once.
A hot dog is a gift?
Well, what would you call it? Somebody gave it to you for free, didn't they?
I mean, they said don't worry about it. And I didn't ask them why should I not worry about it.
Oh, all right. Well, all right. This is new information now.
All right.
You said you got 2 hot dogs out of the deal.
Yeah, we went to the stand because everybody was patting me on my back. I did have a vest on that had a flag on the back and stuff like that. It was a denim vest.
Oh, so
it wasn't on purpose.
But
I just like wearing camo and American flag stuff and stuff like that. So I'm not doing it on purpose. It just happened to be. I'll show you the picture. I'm a flashy dresser and stuff like that. So.
Oh, is that what you call it?
Yeah, I'm a flashy dresser. Like I know how to.
That's flashy.
I know how to pander. I know how to pander with my clothes.
Good word. I know how to pander.
Denny's will give you a free Grand Slam though if you're going there. I'm just letting you know right now. So put on your jean shorts on Veterans Day so they can see it.
That's exactly it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
You won't put on your jean shorts.
No, to get something because people think I'm a vet. No, I won't do it.
You're not saying it though. You're just insinuating.
I won't insinuate.
That's them assuming.
Well, when I'm wearing an American flag.
I just wore it because I like the vest. It was polo. I didn't go out of my way to buy it.
What was the name of the institution he was in? John's a retired policeman.
All right. The first one was 5 Points, and the second one was Livingston.
5 Points? That's the name of the jail? 5 Points
5
Jail?
Points.
Was that a review? Oh, I give that jail 5 stars.
They do have Yelp reviews on prisons.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
Fremder says the name of the prison I was in was called Marriage.
Ooh, good one. I like that.
Well, he's not going to like that when his wife sees it. His wife is lovely. I've met his wife. You stop that. You're so in tonight after that comment. Fremder. Wow.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
What did you do?
I don't know. Usually not that many people around here. I don't know what's going on out there.
So you don't use nothing for your beard?
What?
You don't use no oil or nothing?
For my beard?
Yeah.
No. Oil? What, you mean to make it, to make it non-itchy?
Yeah.
No, I really, it doesn't itch me. Or it doesn't itch me. It doesn't, yeah, it doesn't itch. Yeah.
I'm just not built for it.
No, most people do complain that beards are itchy. But
And they break me out.
yeah, that I've never heard of.
The ingrown
Freak.
hairs. Yeah, I guess I got real good coarse hair. And you got pussy hair that just goes through your skin.
Yeah, yeah. Well, and I'm happy to be bald. I had a Jufro.
You had a Jufro.
Yeah. And then to make it worse, my hair it would grow out like this, but it would look like a Brillo pad. I had bad hair, man. I'll have to bring in pictures one day. But it would grow out like this, and it would just be a mess.
So you went bald before you went bald, or you went bald and then went bald? You owned it.
I was going bald, and I was like, oh, yeah, screw this, and just, got rid of it.
Now, how did everybody around you take it? It took a while?
Well,
Because you look like a thumb.
I look like a thumb?
Yeah.
I've never been told to look like a thumb.
Yeah.
I've gotten Charlie Brown, I've gotten Billy Joel, but I've never been told I look like a
You
thumb.
see Billy Joel
Yeah, I look like Billy Joel. Yeah.
all the fucking way. You should be the cover. You should go to England and do the cover song.
Yeah, I wish I say it all the time. I wish my wallet looked like Billy Joel. There was one girl, this is going back at least 20 years. I think, actually, maybe even 30. I was in remember KB Toys? The toy stores? I was in a KB buying toys. Actually, it must have been 20 years ago. So I was buying something for my daughter, I remember. She'll be 25 in March. And the girl behind the counter, she starts to ring it up, and she stops. She says, it looks at me. She goes, anybody ever tell you look like Billy Joel? And I went, yes. But then she leans in, she goes, are you him? Like, she actually whispered,
Wow.
are you him? And I went,
And she was dead serious.
she was dead serious. And I went, no. And then,
got all those toys for free.
imagine. I mean, I should have said that. I'll sing for you if you give me all these toys for free.
What song you would have sung?
I don't know, I would have sang something stupid
Uptown
like,
Girl.
no, Piano Man.
Piano Man?
Yeah.
It's a good song.
It's so white and so bad. I'm sick of that song. But yeah, I would have done something corny like that.
That harmonica when it first comes on.
That's what you should have on your shirt, a harmonica.
Harmonica.
Yeah.
And I feel like that song is about drug dealing.
Really?
Piano Man is the drug dealer, and they want his drugs.
I never thought of that. Well, he has another song called Captain Jack. You familiar with this one?
No, I just got into him, so.
Oh, you just got into
Yeah.
him. All right.
I'm only as far as Piano Man and Uptown Girl.
Just those two songs? That's it?
In the Fire?
We Didn't Start the Fire?
Yeah, that's it.
He has a song called Captain Jack, which is about Captain Jack was a real person who was a drug dealer.
Oh.
And then, strangely enough, I mean, this song was like 1972 or something. But then fast forward to 2018, and I meet Captain Jack, and he becomes my friend, and he comes in here several times. And then actually, just last week was the anniversary of a year since his passing. But he used to come in here. This little dude was nuts, man. And I could probably say it now because he's gone, but he told me stories about, like, like hanging out with Eric Clapton, like doing blow with a bunch of hookers.
Damn.
Like, yeah, this guy, yeah, he had a wild life, but he was nuts too. Like, he went, what is it, the Marines? Like, the Marines are usually in the front, right? They're usually in the front lines. But he had the job, like, in Vietnam. Like, he was, I don't know what you call it, but he had to dig. He'd be underground. He'd be one of the guys actually digging the trenches and the tunnels for the Marines to go through. So I don't know.
He was there first.
Right, that's what I'm saying. He was first, and because they're digging the trenches, you couldn't carry weapons, because if you shot a gun off, they know where you are.
And you had no protection. You're building their protection.
Exactly. And then on top of that, because you're digging trenches, the noise and the vibration would cause a cave in. So he didn't carry. He was in the front of the front, and he didn't carry weapons. And he would tell the stories, like, if he came across somebody, the only thing he had on him was wire, and he would have to.
And the shovel.
Well, the shovel, yeah, but I guess a shovel can't kill you, but if you hit hard enough. But he usually had to resort to the wire. And that totally screwed him up, man. He was
the piano wire, like
yeah, some kind of thin wire like that. Yeah.
Grot?
What's that?
It's called I forget it.
I don't know what it's called. Wire.
It's called a grot.
A grot?
Yeah.
Grot?
Grout, I think.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that. I'm learning something today. But yeah, that's what he would use, and that he was a mental mess after that. So yeah, he had a crazy life of drugs and craziness.
You got to be crazy before you even do that, though.
I don't know, but do you have a choice?
You don't have a choice. Wasn't y'all getting drafted back then, right?
Yeah, probably drafted. But he was a little guy, so they probably figured, a little guy can sneak around easier. I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know. But that's what he did, and it screwed him up. So it wasn't until in the 2000s where he kind of straightened himself out. And
now I got to listen to Captain Jack on the way home.
And that's what he actually says in the chorus. Captain Jack will get you high tonight. It's a very depressing song.
Oh.
Yeah.
I like depressing songs.
Do you like depressing songs?
Yeah, I like Irish by the Goo Goo Dolls. That's a good depression song right there.
All right. Yeah, you're right. That is a good depression song. And they kind of suck, though, the Goo Goo Dolls.
What, that one song?
That song is good.
I ain't listening to everything.
Yeah, don't listen to everything.
They ain't got no hits. I'm blowing down.
Let's see.
Everybody's probably like, what the fuck are these two assholes talking about?
Well, John Rusciello said those are rough prisons.
Oh.
That's what he said. Before he went bald, he had the Nordberg. I don't know what that means. Nordberg is a character from the Naked Gun. That's all I remember. Jerry Lehane, perfect joke. Marriage
Nordberg
prison.
was O.J. Simpson.
Yeah, Nordberg was O.J.
Right,
Simpson in the Naked Gun, but
Afro.
yeah, but he had a normal. He didn't have like this
You were
big
surprised
thing.
I knew that?
Yeah, I was surprised you knew that. I thought I was the only nerd that would remember the character's name from the Naked
so much
Gun.
nerd in me, I'm finally letting him out. Yeah.
That's my favorite movie of all time, The Naked Gun. Love
The
that
first one?
Yeah. Oh, it's hilarious.
2.5 was good, too.
Oh, it was good too, but it's not as good as the first one. And I thought 33 1/3 was better than 2.5.
All right. I don't know them by the names, but the baseball one
numbers.
was the first one.
That's the best one. With Reggie Jackson.
Right.
I must kill the queen.
All right.
Yeah.
But the one where he went to prison and he got out with Rocco, which one is that?
Oh, was that one of the Naked Guns?
Yes, that's one of the Naked Guns.
I think that might
Remember they went to Phil Donahue and they was fighting on stage?
Right. I think that's the third one. I think.
All right. Yeah, that got to be.
I don't remember. I don't remember. I have to watch again. I could probably recite the lines from the first one. That's how well I know the first one. But the other two I don't know as well. And did you know it was a series too?
On TV?
Yeah.
It probably didn't last.
It didn't. It lasted one. In fact, it was. There were so few episodes that when they release it on DVD, it's one disc. but it was
with bonus footage and bloopers and everything.
Right.
On one disc.
48
minutes of bloopers in the series.
There's one scene though from the series that always cracked me up. Every week they had like the opening credits, starring this one, starring that one. And then they would say, and this week's special guest, and they would name somebody famous, and they would show them, and they would die right then and there, and they wouldn't be on the rest of the episode, which I thought was funny in itself. But one time it was William Shatner, and they're showing like these bad guys shooting a gun at him, and then they're showing the different angle of William Shatner shooting back. Then it's a wide shot, and they're like, they're like 2 feet away from each other, shooting at each other, hiding behind garbage cans. I don't know. I thought that was the funniest thing. I don't know why.
It's not funny.
It's not funny.
All right. I'm glad it made you happy, though.
Fremder, Eric Clapton would never let a bag of Coke fall out a window. Oh, Fremder. Oh, that's awful. That's terrible.
He wakes up for this, huh?
Oh, Fremder, yeah. He tries so hard to be funny. Oh, thank you, Andy Plajanos. So, yeah, these guys that dug the trenches were called tunnel rats.
Tunnel rats.
Tunnel rats.
That name alone is fucking depressing.
Yeah, true. Garote. What?
Oh, that's Garot.
Oh, yes. Well, yeah, so Plajanos wrote Garote. No, Garote or Garot.
Garot. That's what it is.
Okay. Fremder, one time I saw a guy with a shovel on his head named Doug. When he lost it, he went by Doug Less. Jerry Lahane says Garot as well.
He writes those down, or he just...
Fremder, yeah, I'm sure he writes them down and saves them for the right opportunity. Andrew, what's that on the pavement? What does that mean? Andrew, what's that on the pavement? I don't know what that means. So Jerry Lahane, I say this every time, but Jerry, we got to work out a time. Would you do a Zoom with us one of these days? Jerry Lahane claims that he's written some of the best songs ever known. He claims that he's worked with Howard Stern, but he says he's a ghostwriter, so he's not credited with any of these things. He claims that he's worked with Bob Dylan, George Harrison, Tom Petty. You know who those guys are, right?
I know. I heard of Tom Petty before for some reason.
But you never heard of Bob Dylan or George Harrison?
I heard of Bob Dylan, but Tom Petty, I'm trying to figure out why I heard him.
Well, he was a big rock star. American Girl? Free Fallin'?
All right, that's what it is.
Okay, Free Fallin'.
Fallin'.
All right. Yeah, see, I've never been able to gauge what...
When I'm serious or not?
No. I think you were serious. I can't figure out the brothers, how they know... Like, they like certain rock songs, other songs they don't. Like, I haven't been able to figure it out.
The sampling. Some producers and rap take samplings for rock songs.
Right.
And I'm such a nerd. Well, I'm a nerd. I need to know where this came from.
I'm the same way.
Yeah, all right.
What's his name? Funky Cole Medina. No. Who? Yeah. Tone Loc.
Tone Loc.
Like, he sampled some Van Halen tunes. He sampled Foreigner.
And then I look into it. I'll be like, wow, like you just said, Guns N' Roses are going on tour. Like, that music, like, y'all support y'all music. We give up on our rappers at, like, 45.
But like, Tom Petty Free Fallin', did somebody sample that? Or do you just know the song?
I just know Free Fallin'. Yeah. Mostly from movies and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm a movie geek, too, so.
All right, but you know Bob Dylan.
Yeah, I know Bob Dylan.
And then George Harrison was in the Beatles. He was one of the Beatles.
But did he break off and do his own thing?
They all broke off. They broke up in 1970.
Successfully?
Oh, all four of them were successful solo careers, yeah.
Oh, I thought...
You thought some of
them...
them...
which band is Yoko broke up?
Yeah, that's the Beatles.
Oh, all right. I thought after Yoko came in, like, only the dude she was with took off.
No. They all took off on their own.
All right.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, yeah, Paul McCartney has had...
So it wasn't a bad breakup.
Well, it was a bad breakup. They all sued each other and shit, but
they all had their own.
But they all went well. Yeah. Yeah. And they once in a while, like 2 of them would play together, or 3 of them would play together. Like they all would still support each other.
Oh, like
eventually,
like NWA.
Yeah, it's just like that.
NWA's our Beatles.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right.
Wow,
we'll go with that.
Analogy.
Sure. We'll go.
We'll go with that.
Andrew Fremder, I just got my black belt in Garote, or Garote, however you say it. Garot. And speaking of jail and shit like that, you said you're a movie geek. What about do you watch documentaries too?
Yes.
I just watched Get Gotti, and then I just yesterday watched the one about the Subway guy, the Jared from Subway.
Oh.
Did you watch any of these?
No, but someone said a joke about it the other night, and I was like, oh, I gotta watch. Like, I knew he got in trouble.
Oh yeah.
But I didn't know they did a documentary about it, so I gotta sit down and watch that.
It's messed up. This guy was a monster, man. I mean, you never know it from looking at him. Like, you know who he is, right? Like,
yeah.
the little
Somebody,
nerdy.
Yeah, lost weight.
Yeah. But, man, yeah, so I didn't know the story until I watched this, but he was doing an interview down in Florida with some reporter, and he liked her because she was pretty. And so he tried to stay in touch with her, and eventually they started to bond a little bit. And then one day he just leaned over and told her that he likes middle school girls. And she took it upon herself. She was like, what the fuck? So every time she talked to him, she recorded it. Every time they talked on the phone, every single conversation, she recorded it. And they were playing snippets on this documentary.
Wait, did she go undercover to find this out, or she fell into it like?
He just happened to say that to her. So from that point on, she was like, I am going to stop this monster. I'm going to save potential victims. She just took it upon herself from that moment on to just record every conversation. And then eventually she did go to the FBI when she thought she had, some good stuff,
right?
Some substantial stuff. She went to the FBI, and the FBI just kind of dragged their feet. So this went on for a few years. She continued. Even though the FBI weren't really doing anything, she continued to record the conversations.
Damn, Jared.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You got to hear some of the stuff that he says.
Subway still didn't go out of business. That's crazy.
Yeah, too. I know. Yeah. Yeah, they must have taken a hit, though. But, yeah, it is, in all seriousness, it's disturbing what this guy was into and what supposedly he actually did, what he wanted to do. Like, there was stuff with animals going on. Like, this guy...
Bestiality?
Yeah. There was him, and then he got involved with another guy who... I don't know how they figured this out, but this guy was also into that shit. So they were, working together to make these things happen. And, yeah, it's crazy. Crazy stuff, man.
That's
and
why I only
very
go to
sad.
Jersey Mike's.
That's right. Or just your local deli. Oh, yeah, it's messed up.
I watched a good documentary, something about Maya, Maya.
Who's that?
It was this girl in Florida. She was young. She had this rare disease, and the mother was trying to get her help. And the disease was so rare that there was only one doctor in the United States.
Oh wow!
And he said she got to go on ketamine, a high dose of ketamine.
Okay.
So the mother put the daughter on ketamine. Everything was working fine for a year. She started getting better, and then she took her to a hospital in Florida, St. Jude's or something like that.
Okay, like the Children's Hospital,
Yeah.
St. Jude? Yeah.
And the hospital found out she was on ketamine, this high dose of ketamine. They never heard of this disease. So they took the kid from the mother and the father. And the mother was so depressed that she couldn't get her daughter back. And
so the hospital thought that the mother was just abusing this kid?
Munchausen?
Munchausen disease, yeah.
Just like that little girl, Gypsy.
Right.
So they thought the mother had that. And he's like, you got to go to court. And within 90 days, the mother hung herself in the garage.
Oh.
And that's when it started getting, what's the name? Then they found out the social worker that took the kid, she had her own issues. And they was telling the little girl in the hospital, your mother's crazy. And the little girl was crying.
Oh, my goodness.
And then they tried to sue. It was a sad document.
Well, same thing with Jared.
Yeah.
So this woman takes it upon herself to investigate, but she's a single mother with 2 little kids at home. She was spending so much time trying to get what she needed to get to report Jared that she was leaving her kids at home in the middle of the night.
What the fuck?
Yeah, she went way too far with this. I mean, I guess it's a good thing, but right.
Especially if she reported it was like,
right.
I need help from the FBI.
Her daughter ended up going bonkers. The woman herself was under so much stress from it all that she ended up getting physically ill. To this day, she's still physically ill.
Oh, I gotta watch this.
Oh yeah, it's a very sad story.
You watch Maya, I watch
All right,
Jared.
all right. I'm gonna write it down.
Yeah.
But then, have you watched Get Gotti?
No.
Get Gotti is weird, man. It does. It makes you. In fact, John, the retired cop, maybe you can help us with this because,
Wait, John Gotti we talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
because it makes you think a little bit after watching it. Like, because when Gotti was in charge, he was like a celebrity.
Yeah.
He was in the papers every day, and he was always smiling for the cameras, and he was funny. But the guy was a cold-blooded killer. So it makes you kind of wonder, like, yeah, he is. He was a killer. Like, why is he up on a pedestal? Like, why does? I don't know if it's America. I don't know if it's the whole world.
It's America.
Is it? It's an American thing.
American thing.
That
man.
we're all just kind of like
we glorify horrible people.
It's weird, and especially mobsters though. We seem to have
infatuated by it.
Yeah, and it's
with
endless.
Violence. America is built on violence, and we're infatuated by it.
Yeah, like we can't get enough. Like with the murder mystery you came to see, that was our mob show, and I've been doing these murder mysteries. Well, I've been doing dinner theater like that since almost 30 years, but my own business since 2002. And we have other shows. We have a redneck wedding. We have an 80s themed show. We have a few shows. And I wrote all those shows first. And I would have people say to me, well, you got a mob thing? I'm like, no, mob is so overdone. Can't, everybody's doing them.
You trying so hard to stay away from it.
I was. But then, I would get asked about it so many times. You got a mob thing?
Put the word murder in there.
Right.
Take off.
Well, that was the thing. Well, they're all murder mysteries. So that's what I'm saying. So I had these other themed murder mysteries that I figured if somebody wants a mob thing, they can call somebody else. But so many people would ask me for it. I'm like, fine. So I wrote one. I wrote it in 2009, and within a year, it's the show that we do the most, and to the point where since the pandemic. The first year or two, probably around that time. We went a good year or two. That was the only show we did. Once in a while, maybe 2 or 3 times a year, we do one of our other shows. But otherwise, it's
murder mystery.
It's our mob show, and it's weird when you think about it.
We're infatuated with violence, man.
Yeah,
those documentaries are all violent.
And
crime shows.
Yeah, well, but that at least they're make believe. A crime show, but a lot of them are based on real
about
crimes.
Snapped. Like Snapped been on for
I don't even know what that is.
Oh, where women kill Snapped. You never watched Snapped on Oxygen?
Never heard of it. No.
Oh, it's been on for 400 seasons with no reruns and stuff like that. It's just about women who kill their husbands for life insurance or because
really,
yeah, and women say they're not crazy. That show's been on for 400 seasons with no reruns.
It's still going.
New episodes weekly,
on Oxygen.
Yeah.
They're promoting it. You don't need no man.
How many times you gonna get caught giving your husband antifreeze in his drink? Antifreeze. Holy shit, women kill Eddie. Oh man, life insurance is crazy.
Wow. Yeah, I don't even know if I have Oxygen. What was it called?
Antifreeze.
No.
Oh.
The name of the show.
Snapped.
Snapped. That was it. 2
P's and a D.
Oh, okay.
ED.
Thanks.
Yeah.
2 T's and Elliott.
All right.
So, all right. So I'll look for that too. But yeah, I just found it weird, and it turns out Gotti was not really the smartest of.
Was he the smartest, or he just let the fame go to his head?
He let the fame go to his head.
I didn't see Get Gotti, but I saw a lot of things about him.
Yeah.
And it was just he loved the camera.
Right. He loved it way too much.
And he was a Teflon Don. He thought he was untouchable. Sometimes your ego will take you down.
That's exactly what happened.
Yes.
He was, showing off too much. But then he would shoot he really did. He thought he had, I think, 3 trials before I think it was the 4th one where they finally got him.
Stick to him.
Right. But so he got cocky and they got, then same thing. They would play the actual audio. They have tapes of him almost like you may as well just take the tape recordings. I am John Gotti. My captain is this guy. My consigliere is this guy, and these are my soldiers. And in the past 5 years, we sold this. We killed this guy. They had everything.
Now, did he have the money he portrayed to have? Or?
That he had, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you could wear a nice suit, but
No,
you
the guy was the boss. He had, I mean, they were in control of
sometimes the boss
everything.
is just the front. Man.
Oh, no. Well,
sometimes they just put a loudmouth motherfucker in the front. So you
like
look
on
at
The
him while
Sopranos.
I'm over here doing this.
no. He was the guy.
Oh.
And he had a ton of money. Yeah, he had it made, man. And it makes me laugh because
Sometimes you could buy your freedom, though.
which they kind of insinuate at certain points, but they did say flat out that they did pay jury members, but yeah, the last one it was just too much. Plus the fact Sammy the Bull flipped.
Yeah.
That was the game changer. Because Sammy the Bull was his right hand man, so he had everything. He told the authorities
when Sammy
everything.
the Bull talks now, he'd be like, "Yeah, Gotti was gonna fuck me over, so all I did was fuck him over before he fucked me over."
Right. Yeah. Yep. And he gave them everything. So yeah, that's what put Gotti away.
Time.
Yeah. Yeah, he did. And that's what I found interesting too with this. They talked to. There's a lot of former mobsters, which I'm sure there are, but usually they're not in front of a camera.
They love the camera now.
They do love the camera.
telling their stories and how they did what they did.
Yeah, which I'm surprised. You would think, all you, the word is out that they're in front of a camera. You think they'd be gone the next day.
I think some of them was like, I did the time, so I could talk about it now. Like, I paid my debt for it.
Yeah, but the mob themselves, I would think, would not be happy that they're talking.
Yeah, but
you're right. I mean, they're not talking about anything current. They're
Right.
talking about 30 years ago. Yeah, true.
and it's just a bunch of old guys arguing.
Right.
But I respect you guys.
Sean Elliott, ShaunElliott, who lives in Westchester.
Westchester.
Yes, go up there and look for him.
Yes, please.
He is the former basketball player. Go find him. All right. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. It is that time. Tuesday trivia. Sammy
7 out of 10.
7. Oh, all right. That's a brave. All right. Let's see. I'm going to write that down. 7 of 10. Sammy flipped because Gotti put a hit on him. Oh, okay. Wow.
Well, same thing as fucking me over before I fuck you over.
Teflon Don Gotti was a stone piece of shit. Sammy the Bull was worse. Wow.
Ooh.
We should do a tax. Oh, they should do a tax crime show. Gotti had good taste in clothes. Jerry Lehane. I got time, not working, expecting rain, no paint job. Are you reciting lyrics? What was that?
Expecting rain. Oh, I guess he had a paint job, but is expecting rain so he can't paint?
Idea.
I'm just trying to help.
Bruciello, the family just won a large lawsuit. What family is that?
Gotti family?
Yeah, I don't know if he's talking about Gotti family.
Oh, the Maya. He probably talking about Maya.
Oh, yeah.
Because they sued the hospital.
Right, okay. Oh, and that too, Rex Human, the Gilgo guy.
Yeah.
So now, his wife, it's because she showed up.
She looks crazy.
She looks crazy, but then last week Rex was in court. She showed up and she was all cleaned up and looking like a lawyer. So sure enough, they announced the next day that she's getting paid $1 million.
She got the book deal.
To a documentary.
A documentary.
The camera's already on her. They're filming her in real time as things are unfolding.
Somebody cleaned up, then she ain't do it herself. I'm
absolutely.
Sure the documentary people was
We'll
like,
pay you $1 million. We'll bring in a stylist. We'll clean your house. I'm sure she's getting totally pampered now.
Tidbits of her knowing he had hookers in the house, and while she was upstairs drinking coffee and stuff like that.
She
They had a weird situation going on.
Yeah, definitely something was weird. I've talked about it on here. I actually I met Rex once. I coached his stepson, her son. It's his stepson, but it's her son.
You did say that.
I coached him
when Joey was here.
Right, and you can see that she was nice. Actually, she was nice, but you can see she was a little off. He was. I only met him one time, but I never forgot it because you meet him, and I'm not surprised that he turned out to be the Gilgo killer because he comes across creepy and mean.
All this time you ain't say shit to nobody?
I met the guy once. What did I know? Hi, I'm Tony. I'm Rex. I killed hookers at Gilgo.
You say you saw it at him.
Well, no, I didn't. I didn't
know
think,
he killed-
well,
I'm
this guy
joking.
looks like a killer. I was just like, wow, this guy's creepy and a dick. But, but even still, if you get that first impression with somebody, is that enough to go to the police with?
It's not enough evidence.
Officer, spend the next 5 years trailing this man.
This guy's a dick.
Because I sensed that he's a dick. Yeah. So, but I thought she was nice. But she was off.
Yeah,
but
the thing I watched, they make it seem like she was stone cold crazy.
that too. The way she was sitting outside the house for a few days, just yelling to the reporters. Yeah, you're nuts.
But even when they said he had hookers down there, and she chased the hookers out, and the hookers stole her stuff one time, and she
Right.
called the police to get it back. I'm like, wow, what the fuck was going on?
It does make you
They
wonder.
said she had Stockholm syndrome from being with him and stuff.
Oh, I believe it.
Yeah.
But you got to wonder too. How do you not know what he was doing when you're living there, man?
Come on, there's no house that big.
Right. And I do feel bad for the son. I mean, it's a special needs league that I was coaching. In fact, I still coach it, and he was on the team. I don't know his official diagnosis, and I shouldn't speculate, but my guess is that he's on the spectrum.
High on the spectrum, at least.
Yeah, high functioning. Yeah. I believe he's had jobs and stuff, and can to a certain degree take care of himself, but I don't think he can live fully functionally independently.
Rex is a piece of shit.
Oh, without a doubt, man. Without a doubt. So, Jerry says, yes, I work in nicer weather. I don't know. All right. Mob is so popular, though, you can't ignore it in your area. Yeah. All right. I get that. But
Can't ignore in your area.
what's that?
What you mean? Ignore?
If they're around you, I guess. Yeah. Well, that was funny with Gotti too. They show all these, like every time Gotti got arrested, the news would go to his neighborhood and talk to people on the street and, oh, John's a pillar of the community. He's such a nice man. I don't believe anything they're saying about him. Like, all right, those people are smart. What are they going to do? Oh yeah, he's a cold-blooded murderer.
Too close to home.
Yeah, absolutely. When I worked for the phone company, we were doing a job. There's a section of Old Westbury that's all mobbed up, and we had to do a job that went on for a few days on one of those streets. I can't tell you how many times a car would, as they're driving by, they would just slow down as they're going past us, and they would just stare at us.
Oh, because you didn't.
They don't know we're.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in our construction outfits with our trucks and stuff,
Still,
but they
but
still
it's like-
think we're undercover or something. But then there was even my father-in-law he worked for the police. He actually worked in the department that would make like the bugs and stuff.
Alright.
Like you're gonna have a button-down shirt, one of
Spy
those
shit.
buttons. Yeah, and he that's what he did. So we were on this job one day, and there was a phone van, because that's what I did. I worked for the phone company, and there was a phone van about two doors down, and two guys were just sitting in it. So I walked over to them. I was like, did we break something as we're doing our job here? And they're like, no. I'm like, oh, all right, you guys doing a job over here? Like, yeah. I'm like, all right, you need anything? No. I was like, all right, that was weird. And then I just happened to be mentioning that to my father-in-law one day, and he's like, dopey.
Dopey.
They're undercover.
No, they're stakeout.
Then he even actually said to me, he said, they had a ladder that they would put on construction trucks.
Right.
And the ladder wasn't actually a ladder.
Microphone?
But it was like a high-tech mic, because it was so big that it would pick up from thousands of feet away. And yeah, that's what.
And you over here tapping on their fucking window.
Yeah, hi guys, what are you
"Who's
doing?
this fucking asshole. Now he's on the lookout list too and shit like that.
Let's just
2
shoot
weeks
him for
later,
being
he
stupid.
just jerk off and fucking watch Naked Gun. Take him off the list.
Get this guy fired. All right, all right, so let's start trivia. 7 out of 10, Sean says.
Let's go.
It is Thanksgiving this week, so we got a few Thanksgiving questions.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect, he says. All right. First question. Let's see. You didn't know. You haven't done so well with your history so far. How many women were at the very first Thanksgiving celebration? There's one wrong for Sean.
What do you mean? How many?
How many women were there?
Who would know that?
The first Thanksgiving dinner is in the history books. We learned that in school.
Yeah, but
when the Pilgrims sat with the Indians? How many women were there?
12.
12, he says. Okay. All right. According to the Guinness Book of World Records,
There were no women there. They were in the kitchen. All right.
they make better turkey than the guys. Unless the guys are smoking a turkey. You ever have smoked turkey?
Deep fried turkey, I heard, is like the best.
I think I would challenge that.
Smoked.
Smoked. Oh, my God.
I just watched the video on that too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You haven't met Eric Haft yet, right?
No.
Comedian? Because he's like a professional smoker.
But I heard if you crack the turkey in the right places and flatten it out and all the meats get cooked, like
Really? Oh, I've
yeah,
never
if
heard
you cut
that.
out the back strap and crack it down, they have like
Really?
a frog style. It turns it. Oh, it just looks.
Backstrap, froggy style. Are we still talking about Thanksgiving?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
food?
yeah.
All
We
right.
are.
According to the Guinness Book of World Records, how much does the heaviest turkey on record weigh?
Oh, I know this.
Do you?
Yeah,
All right.
42 pounds.
42. All right. Question number 3. What professional football team has played almost every Thanksgiving since 1934? Are you a football guy?
I watch it more basketball, but
That's racist.
I'm gonna go with Dallas Cowboys.
All right.
That's right. I know your looks now.
Do you?
Yeah.
All right, we'll see. We'll see. Question number 4. Oh, nice, easy question for you all. Whose ear did Mike Tyson bite off during a fight?
Oh, Buster. No, Evander Holyfield.
Okay, question number 5. Who attempted to assassinate Ronald Reagan in 1981? What was the man's name?
Multiple choice, huh?
All right. I'll make a multiple choice.
All right.
Was it Mark David Chapman? Was it John Hinckley? Was it John Wilkes Booth?
You try to trick me there.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's the first one.
Mark David Chapman?
Yeah.
All right. Question number 6. Another easy one. If you were a teenager or teenager. In 1989, who had her first of many number ones with the song Straight Up?
Straight up, now tell me, do you really want to love me forever?
There you go. If nothing else on this show today, you got Sean to sing. Who sang that song?
Who it is, though.
You don't know who sang that? How old were you in 1989? 10?
8.
8. You should know. Arsenio Hall was in the video. I don't know why I remember that, but I do.
It's not the girl from American Idol.
It's not?
Oh, it's the chick from American Idol? Fuck is her name, though?
American Idol chick.
It's the chick from American Idol.
The
judge.
As soon as I tell you her name when we go through the answers, you're going to be like, oh, yeah.
Damn.
All right. I thought that was an easy one. All right. Besides cattle, steaks are often cut from what other animals?
Steaks?
Yeah. Yeah, so you have normal steaks are from cattle, but they also make steak from other animals too.
Lamb.
What?
Lamb.
Lamb. That's the only one you're going to name? Name
name them all?
Name as many as you can.
Lamb,
All right, you get credit for lamb. Next question.
salmon, too.
Salmon? All right.
Salmon steak.
What was the New York Jets named at the time of their founding? What were they called when they first were born?
New York paper planes. I'm witty. What I'm witty, folks.
That's so
what do you want from me?
stupid.
If I don't know it, I'm gonna say something funny.
That was good. All right. Get on your thinking caps. What is the definition of the word cattywampus? CATTYWAMPUS. Cattywampus. What is the definition of cattywampus?
You usually get multiple choice with that.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
You got me once.
Cattywampus is
Cattywampus. Katia.
the love of cats.
The love of cats. I hate cats.
You do?
Yeah.
You're not a cat guy?
Not at all. Not in the slightest. Hate them.
I don't like them neither, but I heard they're good for some reasons. Like my homegirl, she lives out east.
Yeah.
She doesn't have a cat, but they're all over the yard. And they keep everything away, they said.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, everything. All that extra shit you don't want. Spiders, bugs, and...
Oh,
no,
really?
not spiders, bugs. Rats, I guess. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, we had a cat once, and yeah, we never had a single issue with
Nothing.
mice or rats, nothing. And yeah, I believe it was because of the cat.
I just learned about wolf urine.
Had an interest in wolf urine, did you?
I know somebody who lives in California, and they were telling me, like, yeah, we got coyotes out here, but I just ordered some wolf urine, and I put it around my yard, and it keeps the coyotes away.
All right, so two things disturb me here. One, that you can order wolf urine. Two,
Off of Amazon.
off Amazon. Two, I have never heard anybody say coyotes before.
Oh, that's the way, I guess. they
Is that
say it.
that's the urban way?
That's the California way, I guess.
No,
if
it's
you
not.
got coyotes,
Coyotes.
yeah, you call them coyotes.
You know anybody in California?
Yes.
Call them right now and ask them.
She has a job.
Plus, oh no, they're up. Yeah, I was going to say plus it's earlier. All right, last question. Humans go through a 4-phase sexual response cycle during intercourse. Name the 4 sexual response cycles.
Wait, say the question again.
Humans go through a 4-phase sexual response cycle during intercourse. Like, basically, there are 4 phases of intercourse.
Like 5 stages of grief, huh?
Sure. Just like that. Name the 4 phases of sexual intercourse. It's the same but different.
All right.
Like what happens to your body, basically,
Oh,
during intercourse.
Fuck it, let's just go on my body. Intriguement, intent, consent, and regret.
That was awesome. That was awesome. But I will give you another chance at this because I'm not talking about like. I'm not talking about. I'm talking about
physical.
I'm talking about like what your body goes through. What like the science. Your body goes through 4 phases during intercourse.
Like what stage I go through, brother?
Regret. Think how the girls feel.
Done.
Now get out.
Done. You feel cheated, slighted, lied to,
And broke.
and bro. How did the girls? It was crazy.
Oh my goodness! All right, all right. Let me scroll back up to see what your answers were. Oh, we're so stupid. Let's see. The Gilgo Beach murderer stabbed them before he stabbed them. I don't get it.
With his dick.
Oh.
Oh.
Jerry Lehane has a theory about people's names becoming their life sentence. Like Gotti, what do you got? What? All right. Fremder, and how New York is that? And how New York is that to get caught with your DNA on a slice of pizza in a garbage can?
That's
Yeah, true.
fucked up. I wonder if it was cold cheese pizza. You ever had cold cheese pizza?
No, I hate pizza.
Oh yeah, that's right. You do.
Yeah, so yeah, cold cheese pizza. No. How many women were at the first Thanksgiving celebration? Sean said 12. Andy Plagano said 0. Rusiello said 5. Fremder says, all right, that's the next question. All right. You're all wrong. It was 4 women. So according to history books, depending on what you read, there were 4, but some reports will say 5. They were all married to men who were part of the first group of settlers. Accounts say that there were just 22 men and over 25 children in addition to those 4 women at the first celebration. There were originally more women on the voyage over, but according to History.com, 78% of those women died on the journey over during the first winter from disease.
Damn.
Wow. So, yeah. So imagine that, only having like 20-something guys and there's only 4 girls. Those girls were walking funny, man.
Holy shit, they were getting ran through. Huh?
Oh, yeah.
There was some incest going on over there.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, how much does the heaviest turkey on record weigh? Sean was very confident. I know this. 42 pounds. Fremder says D cup. Andy Pajanos says...
Some of them are good. Some of those jokes, that's good. Some of them are like, fuck, why'd you write that? But,
yeah. Oh, yeah, there are plenty of times we've had to scold him because they're so bad. Andy Pajanos says 90 pounds.
90.
Jerry Lahane says, Andrew, you need to keep Tony straight. Well, it's not the guys who keep me straight. But Andy Plajanos is close. It's 86 pounds. Yep. A turkey named Tyson, who weighed 86 pounds, was sold at a charity auction in London in 1989 for $6,000.
They cooked it?
I guess. But where would you cook that? I don't even know. For a comparison, though, a typical Thanksgiving turkey usually weighs about 15 pounds. Holy shit. Wow. All right.
What's the size of a 10-year-old?
It's a lot of Thanksgivings.
Shit.
I don't even know why they give it steroids or something. I don't know. That's
disgusting. That meat had to be tough.
That's disgusting.
That turkey neck inside had to be long as hell, right?
If you're smoking that thing, it's probably taking like 2 weeks to get it, good enough to eat.
Yeah, read.
What professional football team has played almost every Thanksgiving since 1934? Sean said Dallas. Andy Plagano said Dallas. Oh, I'm sorry. John Rusciello nailed it. He said 86 pounds. Sorry, John, I missed it. Sorry about that. So John Rusciello, nice job. Football team that has played almost every Thanksgiving since 1934. So Sean said Dallas. Andy said Dallas. Fremder says Debbie.
Debbie does Dallas.
Right. I don't know. Andy Plajanos, he doesn't like being wrong, so he's probably going to challenge me. According to my research here, it's the Detroit Lions. But I don't know. But that's what I have.
Detroit Lions. That's not even American.
That's the name of what?
That's not even American. Like, Dallas Cowboys should be playing on Thanksgiving with the star and everything.
Well, yeah, Lions are what, Africa, I guess? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Oh, all right, I have the info here. I didn't even realize I had that. George A. Richards, a former owner, purchased the Portsmouth, Ohio Spartans in 1934, moved them to Detroit. Rebranded as the Detroit Lions, George decided to host a Thanksgiving Day game against the world champion Chicago Bears in hopes of attracting fans. The team has always played on Thanksgiving, except between 1939 and 1944 due to World War II. Oh, all right. The Dallas Cowboys also joined in on the Turkey Day tradition in 1966 and have played every Thanksgiving except 75 and 77. Okay, so they are included there, but Detroit's been doing it longer. All right, there you go.
So they get partial credit.
All right, I'll give you partial.
All right.
And plus, that just means Andy won't yell at me. We were in here Saturday night. Andy was so freaking high. Like, he was kind of talking like that. I was like, holy shit.
The Dracula?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And he even admitted, he goes, it's one of those nights where I think I took too many hits. Oh. Number 4, everybody got that one right. Vander Holyfield. All right. So, you get partial credit for Dallas, and you got Evander Holyfield correct.
Yeah.
So you said you're going to get 7 out of 10. You've gotten
I'm on
2
a roll.
wrong so
I'm on a
far.
roll. I'm on a roll.
You're on a roll. All right.
I'm 50% still.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Who attempted to assassinate Ronald Reagan in 1981? Sean said Mark David Chapman. The other choices were John Wilkes Booth and John Hinckley.
Oh, I didn't hear you say John Hinckley, though.
Hinckley was the first one I named.
No.
I did. I said John Hinckley, Mark David Chapman, or John Wilkes Booth.
Oh,
You like to change your answer?
yeah.
2.
John Hinckley.
Good thing you did that, my friend, because that is the correct answer.
All right. And
Mark David Chapman is
you
one.
play the tape back. I did say the first one. When you was like, which multiple choice? I said the first one. Just for record, we can go back and check.
I'm gonna go
All
back
right,
and check,
all right,
and we'll
all
talk about that next
All right,
week.
all right.
All right. All right. I'm putting it down. Check it. But you changed your answer anyway, so you got it right. Mark David Chapman killed John Lennon. He was the one with Yoko. John Wilkes Booth killed Abraham Lincoln.
Abraham.
Yeah. So, and yeah, it looks like everybody got that right, too. Okay. Who sang Straight Up? Sean said the girl from Idol. Plagano's got it right. Fremder says my sock drawer. She was hot. She is still pretty hot now. Fremder also says I'd give her my cold-hearted snake. You ready?
Paul Abdul.
Paul Abdul. There you go. Nice. Yep. Andy Plagano's got it right. John Rusiello got it right. Very nice. All right. Yeah, she's still a good looking.
That's the one from Idol, though, right?
Like in the beginning, like one of the originals, yeah. Like she hasn't been on in a long time, but yes.
I was right no matter, even if I didn't say a name, I was still right.
Yeah, you get credit for that.
All right.
Besides cattle, steaks are also cut from what other animals? Sean said lamb and salmon. Plagano says ham.
Damn.
Um,
That's right.
Fremder says dog if you're in China. Okay. And then Rusiello says buffalo pork. I don't know. Yeah, I've never heard. I've never heard of that one.
Buffalo steak.
All right. So what do we have? So the list that I have: bison, camel, goat, horse, kangaroo, sheep, ostrich, pigs, reindeer, turkey, deer, and zebu. Is that supposed to be zebra? I don't know what a zebu is.
Wait, so neither of my answers are on there?
As well as various types of fish. Yeah, lamb's not here, but I'm accepting it because I think that is correct.
I've had lamb steak before.
Oh yeah, me too. Yeah.
All right,
Unless I don't know, that wouldn't count under goat, would it? No.
let's go with it.
All right, let's go with it.
Wait, what is goat? Is goat a female and lamb is the female? You know what? You gave me credit. I'll take it.
That's it. You got it right. Good enough.
Kangaroo steak is crazy.
Is it? I've
I
never
don't
had
know.
it.
But
Oh, I
I'm
don't
just
know.
saying, just hearing that, like,
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Some of this ostrich, no thanks. Yeah. Bison's good though.
I heard.
Yeah, it's good. I like it. But nothing beats a regular.
Is that venison though, or that's just bison?
Yeah, good. No, I think it's the same.
No, venison is there. So
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah.
bison is
the buffalo,
yeah,
big
right.
brother to the buffalo.
Right.
All right.
The New York Jets were originally called what when they were discovered? The New York paper airplanes. Believe it or not, that is incorrect. I know that's hard to believe.
So close.
The helicopters, says Fremder. Andrew Plagano's got it right. The Titans. The full name, though, was the Titans of New York.
Not New York Titans.
No, the Titans of New York. The Jets could actually be considered a catawampus. What is the definition of catawampus? Sean said it's the hatred of cats. Something you need an ointment for, says Fremder. Coyotes is correct for Cali. Oh, okay. All right. Andy Plagano's got it right again. The catawampus is something that is in disarray, that is askew, or something that isn't directly across from something. Andy Plagano's wrote a mess. So, that's the same thing. Andy Plagano's, now that man is on a roll today. He is not high right now.
No, or he is extra high.
Yeah, that could be. Humans go through a 4-phase sexual response cycle during intercourse. Name them. Sean said intrigue, intent, consent, and regret. There's a bit there, man. That's funny. Let's see. Splooge, says Jerry Lahane. That's all he wrote. All right. Plagianos, excitement, banging, ejaculation, nap. Fremder, horny, coming, eat, nap. Jerry Lahane, premender, Plagianos, completion, arthritis.
Damn.
Wow. Oh, all right. You stand corrected, my friend. Andy Plagianos is coming to bat for you. He said Tony said Chapman first. All right. Good thing we didn't make a bet, though.
Thank you.
I wouldn't have paid up anyway. All right. So, I'm looking at Andy's answer to see if it's excitement, banging, ejaculation.
He just worded it different?
That's, well, all right. Well, I'll tell you what the 4 phases are, and then we'll see if it matches Andy. It comes close. The excitement stage, which is exactly what Andy said,
All right.
followed by the plateau, which is all right. So that doesn't match what Andy said, because then he said the actual act of banging, but then he said ejaculation. That's the plateau. Oh no, I'm wrong. Andy's right. The banging and the plateau is the same thing. Then it says orgasm, and Andy said ejaculation. But then the last word they use is the resolution. And Andy's last phase is nap. Would napping be considered resolution? I'm going to say no to that.
A resolution would be payment, right?
It would be payment, or I love you, baby, thank you.
Cuddling?
Yeah, that's how I'm interpreting it. Maybe I don't know. Napping,
cuddling and napping is the same
cuddling.
thing.
You might fall asleep while cuddling.
Yes.
All right.
Holding each other and just fall asleep in each other's arms.
You're just glad Andy came to your defense.
Yeah, that's my boy right there. Yeah.
Oh, don't tell Jeff Goldberg. Yeah. So there you go.
All right, say them again though, because I really need to bring this up.
Well, yeah, that's
It's
what
gonna be
intercourse
great
is
when
for.
I'm with a girl.
First come.
I'm excited right
You
now.
want to sound smart?
Peaked.
Here-
I peaked.
We are now going to enter the plateau phase, dear.
Don't touch me. This is resolution right now. This is definitely resolution.
First comes the excitement stage.
All right.
So there are four phases, dear. There are 4 phases. And you're putting me through phase number 1 right now. I'm very excited by the look of you. I find you a very exciting young lady. The plateau. So now we're putting on some Marvin Gaye, and we're taking off our clothes. Let's get it on.
Plateau is not that.
What is it then?
Plateau is
It's the act.
penetration.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
So you put the music on and you start the penetration.
All right.
Most girls that I know, you play that song and it's it's a given. No, you.
Mess with 2 different girls.
Yeah?
And I gotta put on Future, the rapper.
Really?
Yeah. You know?
No.
Oh.
But that's what he goes by, the
write
future?
His music down too.
What?
Write his music down too.
All right. The future.
Or Drake.
Drake I know.
Drake, you know?
But I don't see that. I'm not saying people are
You
wrong.
don't listen to Drake hits. Drake got hidden gems in his albums, so
Oh, really?
yeah, some real get you in the mood.
But Marvin Gaye though,
Marvin Gaye, yeah.
I can get what they're hearing. All right, but the future, all right, I'll have to check that out. There's a lot of, that's something I've always wanted to talk about in here. Like, name what you find are like the sexiest songs.
Oh, I'll make a list next
Let's do that next week.
All right.
Sexiest songs. And I guarantee most of my list you probably never heard.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that is going to be fun. Yeah, so the excitement.
That was gay how we just said that to each other, but whatever.
Come on, I'll take it in English.
Hey, yo.
The excitement, plateau, orgasm, and then the resolution.
That's
All right, but let's see, though. Let's see.
knowledge to have.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
50%?
You got 6 correct.
I got 6.
So you didn't get 7 out of 10. You got the Thanksgiving. How many women at Thanksgiving? You got that wrong. You got the weight of the turkey wrong. The New York paper airplanes and the hatred of cats.
Answer, though. Read your information on the first answer.
The Thanksgiving, the women?
Read it.
There were only 4, maybe 5 women.
Don't you skip those words.
There were all right. There were 4, maybe 5 women at the first Thanksgiving celebration, all of which were married to men who were part of the first group of settlers. Eyewitness accounts say that there were just 22 men, over 25 children and teenagers, in addition to those 4 women at that celebration. There were originally more women on the voyage over, but according to History.com, about 78% of them died on the journey over or during the first winter from disease.
I feel like in one of those answers you wrote, depending on what you read.
I did say that to you. Well, yeah, but that was in referring to 4 or 5 women. Depending on what you read, some will say 4, some will say 5. Neither one of those equal 12.
All right, you're right.
Even if you put them together, it doesn't equal 12.
Depending on what you read.
Oh, it might be other numbers?
Yes.
All right. Well, if you can show me a report next week that says 12.
I still got my my history books from school, so I'll bring.
Do you? You have your Encyclopedia Britannicus?
There was 12 women. There was 24 people.
Yeah.
And each had a bitch there, so.
And that's what they said.
Yeah.
These are our bitches. And they offered them up to the Indians in order to buy the land.
These are
they just
bitches with corn.
Nice job with Tuesday Trivia, everybody. Anybody wants to come see a comedy show, let me know, and I'll get you in since you guys participated.
Who's here this weekend?
Tim Crumps is here. He's here tomorrow night.
He's funny.
It's Wednesday, so it's the beginning of a 4-day weekend, so come enjoy a comedy show. Tim Crumpier will be here tomorrow night.
You got family in town, bring him down for a good show.
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful ambiance here.
This place is the best.
Yeah, this place is beautiful.
But this weekend, if you got your family in town, the day after Thanksgiving, you don't know what to do, come here. Bobby Collins, Friday and Saturday. Bobby Collins is here every year. He's fantastic. John Buterra's Aragona Comedy. He's having his Nassau Comedy Contest this weekend in the Giggle Room.
In the Giggle Room. Good luck to Natalie.
And why aren't Natalie
Yes.
She's great.
Yeah, I like her.
Yeah, I like her
She's
too.
A cool chick.
Why aren't you in the contest?
Huh? I was in the Suffolk.
So what?
I should do it again?
Yeah, why not?
I can't fit in the Giggle Room anyway, so.
Yeah, everybody's got to get out of your way.
Yeah.
Well, just bring the mic over to the doorway.
I'm a podcaster now, man. Moved up.
Elliott Chang is here this weekend. You can also see Rob White, Brian Paul, Billy Geyer, Greg Pfeiffer. Those are some of the names of some comedians you'll see on the governor's stage this weekend. And I'm giving you this list because, I'm done for the rest of the week. No, I take that back. I'm done until Thanksgiving. You want to come join us Friday? Me and Andy will be here on Friday. We're inviting anybody because most of you guys are off from work. So anybody wants to come join us on Friday, please do.
11 a.m.?
Yeah, baby. We'll be here.
We should go Black Friday shopping together.
Well, that's why I asked you to come in, because it's Black Friday.
You motherfucker. There's always some racist shit in there somehow. We did a whole good show with no black shit, and he just snuck it in at the end.
You threw me the softball. What are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, I am house hopping.
Oh, very nice.
Just going around collecting tubs of Tupperware with food in it.
Because you got so many bitches?
Crack a few jokes and then sneak on out the door to my next destination, man.
Is it possible to sneak out the door when you're wheeling
yes,
it?
I leave. Yeah? I leave. I do Irish goodbyes all the time.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know.
That's weird.
Very dramatic.
Oh,
it's very
dramatic.
Very dramatic of saying goodbye to everyone and then getting caught in a conversation that you didn't want to get it caught into. Like, I was here for an hour. If you want to have this conversation, you should have said it before I said bye. Fuck are we talking about it now for? Yeah. So.
Wow. Well, that's a holiday spirit.
Yeah.
What are you thankful for this year, Sean Elliott?
I'm thankful for comedy.
Nice.
And to be invited on the best podcast show in the world.
Oh, I didn't know you got invited to that.
Huh?
I didn't know you got invited to that one.
Dead, baby.
Oh, hey, very nice. I'm thankful for you, pal.
I'm thankful they caught Jared.
Good answer.
What about you? What are you thankful for?
I'm thankful for you, pal.
You're gay.
Thankful for my family. Thankful for this club. thankful to be able to do this show. Thankful to all you guys for being a part of our family. I'm a plateau the fuck out of you, girl. Whoa, that's from Plajanos.
That's what you say.
Fremder says resolution is like fucking in 1080p. Jerry Lahane felt like saying I touched myself by the Divinals. Okay. I don't know why he said that, but that was the name of the band. He's talking about sexy songs. That is a good. You know that song?
No.
Yeah, that's a good one.
So that's on your list?
Yeah, I'll put that on my list.
Wait, how many on our list? 10?
However many you want.
I'm gonna go like crazy.
All right, then stop at 10. Stop at 10.
Right,
Calm down.
Like you get excited and shit like that.
Oh, I like a lot of songs. Yeah. Fremder, when I masturbate, I listen to Bust a Nut. My goodness. John Rusiello says, Happy Thanksgiving to all. Same to you, pal, you and your family. Happy Thanksgiving to all you guys. Hope you guys have a great time. We'll be back in here on Friday. Andy will be here. I'll be here. Maybe Sean will be here.
I'll stop by.
Cool. And then, again, anybody who wants to come on in. But I'll see you guys tonight at 9 o'clock. Hershey and the Keys.
Hershey and the Keys, 9 o'clock.
And I didn't tell them, but I have a surprise for them tonight. And it's not gay. I have a surprise for Hershey. I'm going to do it at the very end of the show tonight. So that's tonight at 9 o'clock.
Everything about that sentence was gay.
Sorry. And don't forget at 1 o'clock. So just 10 minutes away, Let's Eat Long Island with Chef Felix. That's going to be on. This is all on the YouTube channel. So then, we're not here tomorrow and Thursday. But Circling the Drain is going to come on tomorrow night. So there you go. She's going to go drive around to different houses, make sure he... Sean's going to go to drive... I'll start this over.
Yeah.
Sean's going to go drive around to different houses, make sure he doesn't get pulled over for tinted windows. All right, everybody, happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I actually got to get out of here. I got to be in Roslyn in 10 minutes for a prosthetic appointment. So I got to hop on out of here. Everybody, enjoy your day, enjoy your Thanksgiving, and I'll see you tonight. And then this show, we'll see you Friday.
All right.
All right, we're out. See you later.
Hey, what will you experience at a Knockem Dead Comedy Murder Mystery Show? Suspense, excitement, love, more love, violence. Well, not really. And, of course, some music. Knockem Dead Comedy is the #1 murder mystery troupe, entertaining thousands of people for over 20 years.
You have a great night or what? Good.
Their hilarious murder mystery shows are full of audience interaction from beginning to end that will keep you laughing all night long. Their shows are not to be missed. Knockem Dead Comedy's murder mystery themes include a mob show, a redneck wedding, a high school reunion, a family reunion with a luau theme, or your own custom show.
Johnny, you have a good time tonight or what?
Had an awesome time.
All right. She had a great time. KDC, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, all right.
Fundraisers, private parties,